Okay. I feel smothered. Like I can't get out of my own way, and I'm agitated. So this is somebody I'm picking up on. Short fuse is an understatement. Tell me about this short fuse. This What's going on with this person? Everything is bothering me. What is it with this person downhill? Their life. They went all the way uphill just to let someone else. Now, of course, they play a part in that, but it has to do with whoever they let into their life now. Real woman. Tell me about this downhill. Oh, I'll tell you, I'm going to make this a general message. This is anybody who thought that they were going to get rid of real women. Their lives are going downhill. They are the agitated ones. Yeah, you're delusional if you thought that you were going to... There's also a sense of hallucination from being so angry. This is 7. So this would be a person that inhabits all 7 deadly sins. And they just sit in it. Why do they put page on here a lot? Taurus. They're also having a hard time with their belief in God on top of all of this shit. The real woman thing. You could be a Taurus, or they are. And they're having a hard time because you're actually a real woman. This must be someone's ex. Trying to get the very best image that they could possibly get. This would be, to me, painting an image of themselves that's totally false. So this is set all kinds of lies, illusions. This I went to college, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I inherited this. No, this car, I bought it outright. Everything is reversing, or every lie is now being... The truth is coming out. It's overwhelming. It's everything at once. But this is how this shit goes. Very impatient. On top of that, this is, I texted you 3 seconds later, why didn't you text me back? This is dangerous if it keeps escalating like this. Nobody's sitting there spreading lies. They don't have nobody to listen. So what do you do now? You start telling yourself the lies. They don't have a fucker in their life that will listen to anything they have to say, because every time they open their mouth, right? And now they're showing me somebody that's walking around, pacing back and forth, talking. You know what else I picked up when I was just flipping out cards a little while ago? There's a female that is so... I don't know what all this mirage and illusion shit was, these lies and covering up that, but their husband left, or their significant other left, and the neighbors, they lied and told the neighbors that they were still there. Like they don't even care about the lie being exposed immediately, because somebody was like, well, wait, I haven't seen him. Where's he been? Oh, he just went away. He'll be back. They actually are having conversations in this house as if they're speaking to someone else. Now, I'm not sure if it's them talking to themselves, or they're trying to even get his voice somehow. It's I refuse to admit that my life going downhill is my fault. So I'm going to go out of my way to cover up anything that shows that I'm struggling and going through it. That when you keep doing that's a constant deflection, projection, and constant feeling the need to cover up something. This person may wind up, they're showing me a shotgun in someone's mouth. The people in the neighborhood, I feel like they're all talking. Like, do you hear what's going on? Were they slamming cabinet? Is it New Year's Eve, someone said? They wouldn't even, what kind of neighbor is this? They wouldn't even give water to somebody. This is all kinds of shit coming back. There was someone outside on their stoop, and this must have been in heat in the summertime. They were dehydrated or sick. This could have even been a cut. It looks like this guy, even though he's tying his shoe, that someone got hurt outside and they needed water to rinse something off. Nope. Just real evil and mean. You can tell that they're not a real woman because of the way that they act. There's no way that a real woman would act this way. They always remind you of what they did for you too. Truth. Someone that they were married to, they found out the truth that they were not a real woman. I've just been sitting here just accepting this. The one ascended, the other one descended. This feels like another form of rapture without being removed completely. I went uphill, you went downhill. I need to find a real woman. They could have March. They could have been March in the past and just changed. I mean, regardless, there are real women who turned into something else because you were still insecure as a real woman. That doesn't mean because you're a real woman that you portray yourself as a feminine. Regal feminine, I heard. They just sit on this bench outside and with their arms crossed like that. You sit like a man anyway, lady. You really do. Your legs are spread. There are people paying attention. There are women also paying attention to the differences in movements. You really can tell. They tried, if this is a transsexual or just someone that they could have been a tomboy or were raised around a bunch of boys and then never really embodied a feminine type of whatever it is, it's hard for them now. It's important though when your significant other watches you move around. I mean, that usually generates some kind of attraction. You know, I don't even know. It's been so long for me how that even starts now when it comes to having sex. When you're in a relationship, do you watch your wife, or even for you women, do you watch your husbands and shit, your boyfriends move? Does that turn you on in some way? It should. But this one just sits there with her friggin' shit hanging out, shorts too tight, no shoes on, busted feet. I'm so over the arguing and the fighting. I can't even tell you. Now he's going and talking to his friends and shit, telling them, yo, listen, I'm just gonna sum it up. It's gonna be dick notes. Is your name Richard instead of Cliff? But you're clever. You're just with the corny wit. It's needed though. This shit is insane. I started watching her. You know, I had time. He could have been on workers' comp or on benefits or something, but he had time to watch this woman, watch her interact with others, see if she's giving. There were people outside. Now, this could be with the Hierophant. She claimed to be a Christian, too. There were people who were no water. People who were hungry walked right past them and shit. They're showing me a big girl that walks right past people who are children even, and goes right into a pizza or cheesesteak shop like they don't even exist. There's no, right, you're not influential as much as you thought you were. The way that they fight, too, was like a man. The way they pick fights. Thank you. This is also, I'll start a fight, and then I leave. There's no resolution. I'll pick the argument. Something will happen. When I feel like I won, that's when I leave. Very unfair. Did you get another opportunity, sir, for a home? In minutes, something happened for you. This is because he finally admitted something when it came to a real woman. I'm sorry, universe, God. I'm sorry. Could he possibly did something in the past that was connected to getting rid of women? Even if it could have just been marrying them for. Oh, he was an opportunist. There's something that he finally just accepted, and within minutes, something came through. Yes. For him with another living situation. That was you. I did it. I let the universe know, 1111, that through my actions, because he sat there, I believe, he didn't engage in arguments with her anymore. He's like, let me just assume that the universe is the chat GPT of the director of my future. Okay? And everything that I choose and I put my time in and my eyes go to, I'm letting that thing know that this is what I accept. He tried this shit, man. And it worked. He could have even asked, do you mind, can I come back? Or do you all need a roommate? Or you handled things differently. Growth. Your ancestors, whatever this is you believe in, they can see that you are serious about your growth in this life, which is amazing. Yes. That's Daryl. Oh, I see Relic. And 2. TOO also. Please don't. You know what they're going to try and do? Did she give you something, sir? I feel like she gave you some artifacts or told you that they were from Africa or Zimbabwe or a country like that, and there was shit attached to them. I hope you didn't pack that up. If you did, I would get rid of it. To be that one thing where they watch you pack everything. And now what, all of a sudden you're going to go out of your way and run outside to tell me that I forgot something? Even though we're splitting up or this has come to an end, at least maybe you can look at this and remember that at some point it was decent. Yeah, let me attach 18 different demons to it. With the lamb. Yeah, sacrificing and sacrificial lamb. I'm just going to see what this is. I'm proud of you. You really did get lucky. I'll bet something big was coming for that. You know what they just showed me? The roof caving into this place. This whole... Were you in an area where it seemed like this shit was built on toothpicks? Yeah. Blink and you'll miss it. You are on, bruh. When I tell you that you are so ascended, it's impossible, damn near impossible for you to miss a message. You pay attention to how your body feels more than anything. Lamb. Did you change your diet too? Working on that. Yeah, it is. It's more expensive to live a life like that. It requires giving up some things. I'm not going to do it to you. First thing in the morning, that's another thing. I can't remember the last time I was with someone that when I woke up in the morning and looked at their face, I was attracted to them. Or the last time that I woke up while they were still in bed. Usually, I'm telling you, man, there are people that are so insecure about their looks that they will get up before you, go into the bathroom, put some makeup on, and lay back in bed and wait for you to get up. But you wind up catching them at the wrong place. Well, it doesn't matter the place, right? At the wrong time. All it takes is that one glance, and you can't get that shit out of your head. Lamb. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Did you start clearing your mind or something? Or just sitting to yourself? Yep. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. I believe you did. And you are reaping benefits of this shit, and it will continue to be like. I see that the game of life is actually, that's what it is. I do see that it is a point system, and the points may very well be karma, whether good or bad. There's always something at play. Is your karma good? Is it bad? Knowingness, inner peace. That is what is most important now to this type of man or this type of woman. This is beautiful. Goodbye.